Hey everybody, it's Helmstrats and welcome back to yet another Voidling bound video. And last video we had just found the Ancient's temple where Jin Tech was investigating, or whatever they're called. And as you can see from the upper left and upper right hand corners, we have the Unearthed Curiosity, the overall mission, Secure the Drill Hole, which is the active survival mission, Ruin Delver, which has cyber and ancient enemies. But before we get further into the video, I have a little surprise for Daisie Heart, one of my subscribers. You requested a Voidling to be named Daisie with a cream-colored coat of the enemy, Voidling, and here she is. Say hi to Daisie. Isn't she a cutie? Got as close to the cream color as I could without splicing. And this is the crystallized enemy for those of you who do not know. And let's just open up. Yep. And there's her name, Daisie. She's exotic and witty. And I hope you appreciate her style and the fact that I gave her the trait witty to match her personality, as well, at least as I could interpret it to your favorite first pet rabbit. Anyway, well, Daisy is not a this Daisy is not a rabbit, but I figured you would appreciate it, and she's is your favorite Voidling. So, yeah, and oh yes, come here, Daisy. There you go. And trust me, Daisie Heart, we'll be putting Daisy here through her paces. But for now, since we're dealing with ancients and cyber enemies, we're going to have to send her back to the sanctuary for the Riptide Carapin. Go on, Daisy, you've earned the break. Now, let's get on with the video. And I sent another Voidling over here to train. My other... Excuse me, guys. Sinuses. My other crystallized enemy... that I'm setting up to train, just like I've trained Daisie. I leveled this bad boy up to level 15, so he should be ready to take on the challenge. And we'll just go overhead and look at the mission description that the game has already selected for us. Excuse me. Get something to drink here. Alright, Ruin Delver. Ruin Delver. Level 12 survival. We found Jin Lives. Yeah, Jin Lives, not Jin Tech. Treasure location. It's a deep drill shaft dug straight into the ancients' ruins. Whatever they unearthed here must be examined to shed light on their relentless pursuit. But the shaft now spews corrupted Jinbots and ancients, suggesting that the legion has entrenched itself below. If we fail to purge it, the Minhir, and all we've achieved on Solum will be for nothing. Descend to the base of the drill shaft and eradicate every threat to cleanse Eldhole for good. Okay, and it's just survival, so we don't have to worry about any extra objectives. And excuse me again. I chose the Ice Voidling because both Jinbots and Ancients are weak to both. Obviously, if I just chose Cyber or Poison, it probably wouldn't do much effect to the other. And I didn't choose the Dark element because it did moderate damage to the Ancients. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, Riptide, let's go. But first, I want to see if I can need to evolve it any further. I've got the points to spare. Accuracy. That's fine, I guess. That's way expensive. Well, let's check out the others. I'm sorry excuse me. I'm sorry I'm so stingy with the points, but I don't know what other Voidlings I'll get in the near future, so I'm trying to save research so I can upgrade those Voidlings too. And I think I'll just leave this alone. Oh. The explosion damage is fine. Okay, that's ability for projectiles. Accuracy. Let's do it. Recharge rate, definitely. And I'll leave these alone. Okay, that should do it. He should do fairly well on this survival mission, especially since I raised him up to level 15. Alright, let's connect. Okay, I wish I'd increase his strength and vitality a little bit more in his recuperation. Let's see. Flowing Stream, Siphon Drain, Fist of Fury. No, shows. Okay. League Void. Alright. Oh yeah, he's wrecking everybody here. I wonder... Can you... Nope, you cannot get in here. Okay. Just making sure. Ouch. Next invasion wave, excuse me. Oh. Kind of miss the explosions, but this ought to be fine. Oh. Oh, here's the boss, which is a cyber, surprisingly. And it's airborne. Ouch. Ow. Ooh boy. Ow. Gotta withdraw and take these guys out, because they're causing problems. Alright, he's almost down. Got him. Ah, glad I leveled this guy up when I had the chance to. Two eggs. Ooh. 8 plasma mutagen. A little bit more research. And a cyber mutagen. That's always good. Alright, magnificent work, Wrangler. Leon's finally decided to lend us a brilliant brain to help us make sense of these walking rocks. Go talk to him. Alright. For some reason I'm getting tongue-tied today. But first, let's see what this console has to tell us. Okay. Survival. Sorry about that, guys. Just a little... had to take care of something real quick. Anyway, like I was saying, still have to go back to these and complete them. But so far, there's nothing new on here that would require my attention. Other than this one right here, Safe Passage. But we'll do that later. Let's see what Leon has to say. But first, let's check on the eggs down here. Another Ursec and an enemy. Very good to have. Alright. Alright, Leon, what is it? Wrangler, I must admit, I fail to see why Gen Life was so obsessed with this absence of genetic study. Fascinating, though, these ruins are unmistakably the remnants of a mysterious lost civilization, and they left plenty of clues waiting for someone capable of studying them. Naturally, the scientists before us left nothing useful behind. I had to, again, redo their work from scratch. Typical. I coded a decryption software overnight to interpret the markings carved into the menhir, and the results are intriguing. The translation refers to the menhirs as rooms or capsules, and yes, plural, meaning there are others. Most glyphs are too eroded to decode, but one term keeps resurfacing, a location to be precise. Aulis, a vast world buried deep within Legion territory. The ancients seem to have captured Rachel's curiosity, and although risky, she believes it's worth the journey. Whatever Jin life was after, it didn't end on Solum. It began here, and now it's our turn to uncover the rest. Alright. Out of bounds. Apparently she has nothing to say on that. Travel to Aulis. Oh, crap. I wanted to do the other mission, but oh well. Aulis. Emerson Galaxy. Take a breath and contemplate this new planet, if you please. When you're ready, come to me. Okay, that sounds good to me. Because there's one more thing I want to do on Solum before we leave it entirely. Alright, use. Bureau, Solum. Survival. Safe passage. Eldhol's recovering ecosystem is spreading like roots across Solum, drawing surviving voidlings back to its legion-free heart. Each new species strengthens the balance of the prospering biomass, and for the first time a band of Ursec is migrating there, but they're being hunted by the Legion, trapped on a rocky island while crossing one of Eldhol's lava rivers. Losing them now would cripple an already fragile Ursec population. Hold the line against the assault until the Ursecs reach Sanctuary. Oh boy. All the... Well, it looks like we won't be using Daisie on this mission either. We'll have to get one of the darker... the plasma... voidlings for this one. Alright. Don't worry, Daisie, your time to shine will come. First... Ooh. Yeah, he should be good for that. But first, we gotta train them both up. He would also be a good choice. We'd have to try them all out if we don't succeed the first time. Guigoon was also a good pick. But first, we gotta level all these other ones up. First, we will assign the Ursec. Then, we'll assign the Transcendent Enemy. While we wait for those two, I'm gonna get this little guy to recover. And then... Oh, in case you're wondering, Daisie Heart, I'm gonna, since she matches your old pet rabbit, I'm not going to evolve her further from this stage. So I hope you don't mind about that. Anyway, let's see. And, then... Might as well get Guigoon onto this. So we have them up. And once those and I might as well put him over here, because once we get the other two recovered, we'll need to train them up. Alright. Because they're going to take like a few minutes. Although the level is 11, still, I want them tip-top shape. And we'll speak with Rachel after that. For now, I am curious who else we can evolve. Got plenty of the ice and fire, so we should do more of them. There's the sewer Kirapin. Is he at full level? No, he is not. Okay, so let's see where we can evolve him as. Radioactive Kirapin. Poison a random enemy periodically. Ooh. And then there's Slimy Kirapin. Makes him more look like Chameleon. Shoot slime in a random direction when using any ability. Slime sticks to enemy, damages, and applies slow to them. Ooh. Poison. Damage and slow, or poison. You know, for this one, let's go with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme. And the next one will go with the slimy. Alright. Oh, look at him. Oh, he looks like an even armored up version of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Alright, who's next on the list? I think Riptide is the full evolution, so let's do the melting next. Yep, okay. I'm at the melting. So which one? Alright, gain fire rate based on your missing health, or unleash devastating shattering blow when striking home. Let's go with that. Shattering blow. The slush Kirapin. Oh, look at him. And I'm at level 20. Now then, he's mutated. Let's try this Gleegroon. See what we can evolve him as. All right, Moonlight Gleegroon. Homing combination. Okay, and deadly, neurotic. Release a blast that summons a deadly hula hoop that swirls around your character over time until it disappears. I prefer this one, if I'm to be honest. Moonlight Gleegroon. I choose you. Reveal evolutions. And then we have Echo Gleegroon. Spawn one Echo minion consuming 1 ability charge per cast. Echo minions stand their ground, shoot projectiles from afar, and expire after a short duration. Refresh 1 minion charge on a defensive use. Echoes are teleported back to their owner, huh? And the Frenzied Gleegroon. spawn up to 5 prowler minions that leap enemies from a distance and relentlessly slash them down. So what I'm seeing is here more and... Yeah, okay, so this one's going to be more of a caster that shoots from afar, or this one's going to swarm and slash. I think that one's going to be more useful, but let's try out the Moonlit Guigoon. It's not even its final form. Evolve Voidlings 50 times. Huh. Oh, Leon. I think we met, yeah, here we go. Got some much needed research points. Now what else do we need? Unlock 300 upgrades, evolve specimens 100 times, discover 9 species, we're almost there. 500 upgrades, evolve specimens 250 times. Okay. You know what, we're gonna spend some of that research getting our cyber back that we spent on Daisie. Okay, that should be good enough until we can find more. I wonder if my other guys have finished exercising yet. Yep. Alright. And we have 2 slots available, so come on back, guys. Alright, where's our Pyro, guys? He's at his final form, I believe. Yeah, he's the one of the mutated. Also mutated. He is not, I think. Just realized that I don't have that many fire that isn't mutated. Okay, we'll replace with you. Oh, right, forgot. See if we can evolve him, or is he mutated also? No. Okay, no, he's at his full base form. Oh wait, I can see who I have. That's also fire. Apparently, I've got nobody that's fire and evolved, or at least not if all that evolved. Okay, in that case, we shall get one to be evolved then. We'll get the tenacious one. Alright. Evolve. And now we're going to turn you into a scorch field. Okay, what did you do? Shoot chaotic projectiles. Okay. This one shoots a projectile that passes through enemies and spawns explosives along its path. Shoots a quick projectile that explodes into multiple blazing embers. Blazing or scatter? I mean burning. Too bad it doesn't show us the damage between these two. Let's try the blazing. And then evolutions. Blaze stride. I'll save that one for agility. Burn and slow. Ooh, fuming. But like I said, we'll try this one out. See how he does. Alright. I think that's enough evolving for right this second. Unless I can think of who else has fire besides the turkey. He has poison and ice. This one has cyber and plasma. I think. No, cyber and ice. Right. Glick has... Actually, let's see what Glick has. Oh, this one has fire too, okay. And I've just been doing the ice ones. So far, I've only gone up as high as Blizzard Glick. Should probably look him up and see what I can evolve him into. But for now, let's do the fire one. Alright. Steps Glick. Now, what did the steps Glick do again? Okay. Yeah. Fire and unknown faction, huh. Wonder who's the unknown faction still. Alright, we got Drylands Glick, shoots 3 long-range projectiles that shatters on piercing through the target. And then we got shoot 1 large slow projectile that passes through... Sunbathing. Or Drylands. Let's try this one, because the other one didn't seem to do much damage. Okay. Plated. Leap, slam into the ground to create sandstorm. Slow as enemies. Leap through a fire hoop, passing through the hoop. Huh. While airborne, refreshes 1 ability stack and triggers secondary projectile blasts that apply to burn. Trickster. Okay, well, let's hold off on those, and I want to see how these two actually compare. But first, we're going to have to get another Glick. Do we have one with a special trait? Just a notably healthy one. And... exceptionally strong. Okay, we'll do the exceptionally strong then. And then we'll get our Blizzard Glick and see how well we can... how far we can evolve him, I mean. Oop, nope. Alright, now you're going to go to the sunbathing. Now, scorching flight. Leap a long distance, creating a trail that applies burn to damage enemy along the path. Or leap and smash into the ground, creating a shockwave that damages enemies. Consumes the burn and triggers a second enemy. Ooh. Burnt out or smoldering? I think I'm going to go with the burnt out as soon as I try and compare these two. Alright. Now then, here we go. Now let's see what we can evolve you into, big guy. Okay. Snowfall Glick. Spawns a alarm storm that follows you and damages enemies. So either close range or long range, Whiteout Glick, or Snowfall. Okay, and these are different ultimates, I'm getting the sense. Well, let's try this one. Okay. Alright, now, enough playing in the lab. Let's get on with that survival mission, and then start our first mission on the new world. Okay, parasitic Ursec. I wonder, is he at his final evolution or no? No, he is not. Okay. Oh, definitely not. Okay, which is next? Dependent. Bashes again. Block during anticipation. Exploitative. Let's do this one. Okay, more evolutions. Alright, Crusade, Ursec. Ursec Puddles applies disintegration and damages enemies over time. Unleashes a swarm of... Okay, Leeching Ursec, or Cursor Ursec. Sec leashes a swarm of 10 hirelings that seats on have life leech enemies on impact. Ooh, definitely. This will be a good counter for any airborne enemies, and I would get life from it too. Draining Ursec. Infesting Ursec. We'll find out later when we tested this guy. Oh, he looks almost like a Zerg in this. Okay. Let's connect. And let's level up. Okay, we definitely want to increase agility by 1 and recuperation. We want his vitality up to his essence and his strength. Okay, that should do it. Let's confirm. It is a survival mission after all. And we'll have to try out Sex ability with the ultimate, now that I know the ultimate is basically switching between the two. Yup. Okay, I don't have enough ability to switch them yet. He's tearing them apart. Okay, what else? Okay, that's the charge. Now, what was the other abilities? Ah, there we go. And then... the roar, of course. Now, let's switch Okay, that's the claws. The roar. Oh, there's the swarm ability. Okay, come back, swarm. Alright. Alright. We'll stick with Ursec for now. I mean in Ur's form. We'll use the other form when there's airborne enemies. Right now, for enemies that are up in my face, we'll stick with the big guy. Alright, this should be the last wave. Colossal festering hives, huh? Okay. You're not gonna outmuscle me, pal. That was easy. Alright, let's return to the ship. Okay. Always good to have more plasmoids. Alright, Rachel, what do you got? Welcome to Aulis, Wrangler, an ancient giant of a world infected by a legion long ago. Lucky for us, the planet's size and metallic biology seem to disrupt their spread, and life still lingers in some secluded areas. We flew by the surface for preliminary clues, and it didn't take long to find a bunch of ancient golems by Cobalt Spring, a ferrofluid oasis. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but the local Voidlings seem to tap their energy out of these vibrant pools. If we clear the ancients, we can safely examine the area and track down their origin, and possibly find some eggs as a bonus. You'll land by sunrise, but don't let the beautiful scenery blind you. This will be your hardest ground yet. Stay sharp, Wrangler. Now I'll be the judge of that. Oh. Okay, nothing there. Still need to go back to Solon for some point. Alright, sunrise discovery. Stay on track. Level 13. Not as near as hard as the last one. Alright, we've located a roaming group of ancient golems near Cobalt Spring, blah blah blah. And tumors presence, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, basically what she said. Okay, ancients, fire and ice, so we're not gonna need a Riptide again. Select activity. Alright, buddy. Where's my Riptide? Ah, there you are. In my opinion, the Carapins are the ones you want to take in for, you know, reconnoitering of an area for the very first time, because they have a good defensive ability that can save you in a pinch. And if they don't work out, you can always choose another Voidling. Another Carapin and an Ursac. Alrighty. Okay, we'll do this mission. Okay, nothing that needs improving. Okay, this is another survival, so definitely a good choice. Gotcha. Next wave. How many waves? Oh. There we are. Oh, ouch. Sneaky blighter. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Ominous monolith. Uh-oh. Oh, mama. Let's try our ultimate. Okay, that did some damage. Though I will say the Carapin's ultimate is kind of disappointing. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow. Halfway down. Ouch. Oh. Ouch. Whew. Whew. Oh, let's go back. Whew. Oh, a lot of bonuses. Good work, but the outcome isn't what we counted on. Report back when you're ready. Okay, let's check out the eggs, see what kind of new Voidlings we get. Hopefully a new type. Ooh, a Pakuran. Huh. Pakuran. I think that's how you pronounce it. Alright, let's see what he is all about. Ooh, bug-brained. Discover your first Pakuran. Ooh. See what kind of abilities he has. Laser fan. Ooh. Let's see. Focus charge. Dash attack. Concussive slam. Okay. Gem strike. And void maw. Ooh. Let's upgrade him. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I was saving up for this kind of occasion. Because his abilities apparently require serious moolah in research. Up the range. Okay, I think that's enough upgrades for him. What kind of evolutions does he have? Reveal evolutions. Oh, Plasmid, I might have guessed that. And Cyber. Go figure. Cyber Element. Guess there's one or two more unknown factions. But first, I'm gonna see what this guy does later. In his base form. But first, let's talk to Rachel. Excellent work, Wrangler. You turned those ancients back into lifeless stone they were always meant to be. However, it appears they were prepared for this. They triggered some kind of failsafe the moment the fight turned against them. They've overloaded a massive crystal perched on the pinnacle near the Cobalt Spring. It's unleashing electrostatic energy into the sky, whipping up an impenetrable storm. Well, impenetrable if you're stuck on the ground. Luckily, we're flying a reinforced tank with wings. Mitchell swears we can slip into the storm's eye and get you close to that crystal. I'm choosing to believe him. Neutralize the crystal, Wrangler. Until that thing is shut down, our search for the ancients' true origin is dead in the water. Good luck. Okay. Weather the storm. Huh. Ancients and Legion, huh? Both of them in common would weak against poison, so I'm gonna have to level up one of my poisoned, yeah, the one I fully evolved to a sufficient level. Okay, guys. But like I said, I want to test this guy out first, but unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here, I think. Or, no, we can do one more mission. Just a quick test and maybe a little quick combat for Daisie. Let's see, just to close this video off with. And where's my sewer guy? There he is. The radioactive. And is he mutated all the way? Wait, I'm gonna have to... Yes, he is. Okay, good. Alright, you come back. And then, I'm going to assign you to training. Because we need to get you all the way to level 15. Stat. Now then, let's select a test mission. Something that's quick and easy and tests a multitude of enemies. That is, multiple types of enemies. Airborne, ground, boss. You get the picture. Alright. Let's see. We want vitality for now, because we don't know what else he does. But he's mostly seems to be long range with a bit of close combat, so... Okay, yeah. Laser fan, shoots of lasers and enemy on impact, focus charge, charge it, gem strike, melee, concussive slam, and void maw. Oh, Impressive repertoire. Too bad he's not, either of his evolutions aren't very good on the next mission. Alright, Pacharun Ran is a short-range beamer capable of saturating the battlefield with powerful attacks. Overwhelm enemies in close range with your primary attacks and charge your secondary attack to reposition or deal massive damage to anyone in its lane. When the threats get too close, you can rely on your evasive skill to slam into action with a great area effector that stuns enemies that follow up with your melee damage. Okay. Sounds good. So I'm gonna... Oh, and he moves pretty fast too. Too bad he doesn't fly, being a beetle and all. And he has very high recuperation rate. Okay, let's try that with a close range attack next time. Oh! This could be because I already upgraded him, but still, even with this, the others were nowhere near as effective, even after I upgraded them. Okay, yeah, they weren't kidding though when they said he was short-ranged. So he'll only be semi-effective against airborne enemies. I have to get really close for them. Ooh. All right. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, final area. And we got our ultimate. Can't wait to see how effective it is. He moves pretty fast too. Oh, that charge did a whole lot of damage. Alright, let's do our ultimate. Oh, I think the Pacharum's gonna be my favorite in terms of sheer ability. Alright, let's get Daisie on the field. Oh, she's right over here. Alright, Daisie, now it's time for your first outing. And we'll do this one. Won't be too hard for her, but this is going to be her first outing. And I just want Daisie Hart to see her in action. Before we end the video. Here we go. Whoa. Go, Daisie, go. Let's see how she does with her claws. Okay. Oh, we're already at the boss, too. Alright, ultimate time. Almost dead. There we go. Well, Daisie has outperformed herself on her first outing, and I hope you agree also, Daisie Hart. Alright, time to head back to the ship. Alright. And with that successful debut and outing with Daisie, this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. And if you enjoyed this video of Voidling Bound and can't wait for the next video where we head for that mission with our radioactive Carapin, then please, as always, leave a like, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with my channel's content, leave your comments thoughts and or game suggestions in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support my channel to help it grow as we continue on our YouTube journey together. Thanks. I've been Helmstrats, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.